We are going to discuss matters regarding traveling and any other matters that regarding international traveling. Yes. So when you come in, kindly say hi to me as we discuss matters regarding traveling and other issues, because I want us to be fully aware of what is happening. So when you come in, say hi to me as I start my live show. Welcome and say hi to me as I start my live show. We shall be discussing more matters regarding traveling, and you can ask any questions regarding traveling, and it shall be answered by your teacher. So welcome and like the video as you come in and say hi to me. I love you with the love of Jesus. Thank you, my supporters who are genuine. Yes, there are people who are not normally genuine. They say they support and then they disappear. Genuine supporters are the ones who support throughout. If you can't watch the live, you can go later, because it is not a matter that you be live every time. Yes, because we have people normally work, they do other things. But it is good to be supporting each other, even if it is for a short while. Yes, because we create great communities. And in unity, God commands a blessing. So, as you all know, I'm a travel expert. I teach about traveling. I teach about visa requirements in various destinations in Europe, Middle East, Asia, Caribbean territories, South America, Central America, Israel, and any other destination. Yes, for I have a near part of experience of many years. So when you come in, say hi to me. Today we are going to discuss about traveling. Yes, because I have seen people messing up, even frequent flyers, by the way. Yes, staff travelers, because some people travel as staff. They also have their requirements. And we shall discuss about that today, because I want us to be well equipped before we make decisions on when to buy our flights, on when to travel, as staff, as commercial passengers. Yes, thank you so much and welcome, and say hi to me. Welcome and say hi to me. And kindly like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe. Facts with rankings, thank you so much. Welcome to my live show, and like the video, please. Like the video, thank you so much. You are my first guest. Thank you so much. Like the video kindly as we discuss matters regarding international traveling. Yes, I know we are going to learn a lot, so that we might prepare well before we go to board our flights. So welcome my second guest, and like the video, please. When you come in, like the video, please, as we discuss matters regarding traveling and any other rising issues. We saw what is happening in Thailand, in Limbo, the border of Thailand and Myanmar. We shall discuss that and other issues regarding traveling. So when you come in, like the video, as we start our discussion officially, I want us to be quite a number before I start my topic regarding traveling. Yes. Like the video, please. And may the Lord bless you for checking in on me. I do not take your love for granted, your support for granted. Yes, thank you so much.
Repeat the number.
Yes.
Repeat.
0724
24
87
87
31
31
12.
When you come in, kindly say hi, and that's up. Today we shall be discussing about staff travel, commercial passengers travel, and other issues regarding international travel. There is something that I've seen, and I normally see people getting into trouble, or maybe they are disrupted because of various issues. We normally have staff travel, passengers who travel as staff. Maybe you work for an airline, or maybe your relative works for an airline, and so you are traveling on a staff ticket. Because remember, traveling on a staff ticket, it does not mean that you must be employed by an airline. You can be given a staff by a staff passenger. You can be given a ticket by a staff passenger, and that is what we normally call the staff ticket. So, regarding the staff ticket, some passengers get stranded. Why do they get stranded? Because you are traveling on a staff ticket during the high season. Like this time is a high season. Most flights are full. So when you travel on a staff ticket, remember you cannot fly if the flight is full. They give consideration to the commercial passengers first, and then they give to the other categories. And even with the staff ticket, there are some tickets that are normally given priority. So when you are traveling on a staff ticket, maybe you are staff, or maybe you are given by a staff, because sometimes a staff, Ex-Pro with Meg, how are you, darling? Thank you. Welcome to my live show. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's up kindly. Ex-Pro, yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for checking in on me. Yes, we are discussing about traveling by air, because as I keep saying, I'm an expert in traveling, because that is what I do to date for many years. And I normally give advice, legit advice regarding tips, traveling tips, so that you can have a nice flight, carry the necessary items, yes, and so that you might have a hassle-free travel. So today we are going to discuss regarding staff travel and even commercial passengers travel. Because it is possible for a staff, there are some staff who are normally entitled to ticket, and they normally give to their relatives, they give to their friends, and people travel on staff ticket. It is possible. But now, it is good to know what to do when you are traveling as a staff, because it have got its advantages and disadvantages. I have seen staff in the airport traveling on particular flights being stranded even for 3 days. Someone comes to the airport, they cannot get a seat. They come tomorrow, they can't get a seat. And maybe they are traveling to work. Maybe they are traveling to a wedding or anything that they require to travel to. And they get stuck in the airport simply because when you are traveling as a staff, and by this I mean those people who are given ticket by the staff, or maybe you are staff, but you are not traveling on duty on that flight. Because when you are traveling on duty for a particular flight, that one is a confirmed flight. But if you are going for your own leisure, and you are traveling on a staff ticket, there are some disadvantages. For example, you can come to the airport and find that flights are full. When you are traveling on a staff ticket and flights are full, you cannot be given consideration. They normally give consideration to the commercial passengers. So it is always good when you are traveling as a staff to travel during the low season, when flights are not full. And when flights are full, they are normally full everywhere. You can find flights full to to Europe. Flights can be full via UAE. They can be full via Doha or any other destination in the Middle East, in Turkey, or everywhere. So for the staff travel, always choose to travel when the flights are low. And if you are traveling during the high season, always keep something on standby so that you can buy a ticket in case of anything, in extreme conditions, in extreme cases. And especially if you have a very important trip. Another thing I can talk about, and kindly when you come in, like the video as we continue, we have been seeing things happening And I normally advise people, because I have ever even advised people in the airport. I've ever seen someone traveling to Middle East. And I'm not saying that traveling to the Middle East is not good. But there's a girl many years back was traveling to work in the Middle East. And she was saying she is going traveling abroad. So I asked her, where are you traveling to? And then she told me she was going to Saudi Arabia. And she told me that she hadn't even told her parents. So I told her, it is not bad to go to work in Saudi Arabia, but always be aware of whatever happens when you go to work abroad. Like we have seen what is happening in Thailand. The other time I did a video regarding Thailand, and I'm not saying it is bad to travel to Thailand, but now please, my dear ones, do not try to go to Thailand with a visitor's visa, expecting to go and turn it to a work visa. Because now we have got a crisis, and I talked about that in a previous video. You can check it. Best ever saver, thank you so much. How are you? Welcome to my live show. Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks for liking. May the Lord bless you, and may He expand your territories also in your channel. Yeah, thank you. We are a big team. So I'm talking about traveling, because I normally give tips regarding traveling. I'm fine too, my dear. Today I'm off duty. That's why I decided to do a live show, because I've stayed for like some few days before coming live, because I normally work in the airport. Yeah, God bless you so much. Best ever. We shall be supporting each other with watch time, because that is what is called authentic support. Yeah, because there are some people who normally check in on somebody's channel. They say they have subscribed, and later they disappear, or even they are unsubscribed. That is not good support. But now we fear God. We have to support others. We have to support each other organically. So that when you are not available, because sometimes you can't be available, you can always go later and try to watch, even if it is for a few minutes. It's good to give support. You go and watch even for a few minutes. You can comment, like, and share. That is how we support each other. Yeah, we cannot be. Yeah, thank you so much, best ever. Yeah, I normally check in even when I'm busy. When I'm free, I normally come. Maybe you have done something. I normally come and try to help. It's good to help, by the way. Remember, the Bible says, in unity, God commands a blessing. We cannot have sin motive against each other. We should respect each other, help each other where we can, because watching and subscribing is free of charge. Watching or subscribing to someone's video is free of charge, and we can only grow in YouTube by supporting each other. Yes, you support someone, you comment on their video, and that is legit. So, best ever, as I've been saying, my niche is regarding traveling, because that is what I do. I'm an expert in traveling, working in the airport for many years to date. Yes. Yeah, that is right, best ever. There are people who are not normally legit. They come and tell you, best ever, they have subscribed, and then later they answer. I don't know whether you have seen that. You have maybe 10 subscribers. Later you find you have got 3. I don't know what happens. I've never understood that. Yes. And then later they do not even support. It's good to be checking in on your community, because you can grow a very big community, best ever, by supporting one another. You can grow a very big community. You watch their videos, you comment, you like. Even if you can't make it on the live, when you are free. Yeah, I've seen it, best ever, by the way. You have 200 and then you are 90. I don't know how it happens. There's a time I had 546. Now I'm at 1 something. I'm 1,190. But there was a time I had 546 subscribers. I went to church for prayers. When I came back, I don't know, I was at 500. I don't 40 of them. I don't know whether they are subscribed or what happened. So that is very tricky. But what I can advise you, my friends, if someone does that in your channel, it's not good to have her as your community. It's not good to have him or her as your community. If at all they come, they lie, and then they run away. I don't think that one can work. That you have to also run away and choose your best people you can work together. It's better to have a few people who can support you authentically, and you get your hours and you grow together, because God is love, by the way. If you don't love people because of anything, yeah, because they don't engage, yeah, that is how dangerous it is. If you do not engage and watch, that one is not helpful. But when you engage, you like, you comment, that one works out very well. I normally go to channel and comment, I watch, because that is how we can do. Jean Lack, how are you? You are so lost. Where did you go to my my VVIP? Jean Lack. Oh, you are still in South Africa. How is South Africa? How is the weather? How is it? Yeah, long time. I was, by the way, yesterday when I was putting the clothes on the line, I thought about you, Jean Lack. I was like, I had someone called Jean Lack, but I've never seen her for a long time. I have missed you so much, and may the Lord bless you for coming back. And I know you are still waiting for the green card lottery. May the Lord open that door for you in the name of Jesus. Yes. We have to travel abroad. We have to travel to Kenya. We have to travel to South Africa, everywhere, because we are international. We are local and we are international. Thank you so much, Jean Lack. May the Lord bless you so much. Keep coming to my live and let's be chatting, by the way. It's good. Yes, you can ask any questions. Like now I have seen Thailand, though I had made a video regarding Thailand. I told people not to go to Thailand for now, because I've seen people traveling to Thailand with a visitor's visa, and they are saying after they arrive in Thailand, they are going to get a job. If you are not a professional, my dear, you are not an expatriate, do not risk to go to some Asian destinations. There is a crisis now. I have seen passengers from Africa, I'm not going to mention the countries. I have seen passengers from China stranded in limbo. What do we mean by limbo? No man's land. They are between Thailand and Myanmar. Myanmar is a very poor country in Asia. So even before you plan to travel to some destinations for work, you have to do your research and know whether that country have got opportunities for its citizens. If the citizens are living in poverty, how can you go and get a job in that destination? You pay one. Okay, somebody said, I cannot mention where he is from. He said that he paid 150 Kenya shillings to go to work in Thailand. But now he is somewhere, they are sleeping in one room on bed sheets, and they are eating white rice. Imagine white rice, sleeping in one room, sharing one toilet, and the toilet is also the bathroom. That one, 50,000, you can put a business in your country, by the way. That one, you can put up a business in your country. Be very careful, by the way. Before traveling to any Asian destination, be very careful. And mostly if you are an expatriate or a professional, it can work well for you. But if you are going for an unskilled job in Asia, be very careful. Check the economy of that country, because it is possible to check. Do your due diligence. I told you I'm not an agent and I'll never be one, but I normally give legit advice because I've seen people crying. You go to a country to look for greener pastures, and then the greener pastures turn gray. Please don't go to Thailand for now. Do not go to those destinations in Asia, not all of them. And I'm not saying that you cannot work in Thailand. There are people who work there and they have gotten greener pastures. But have a genuine what? Have a genuine reason that is taking you there. Before you pay anything, my dear, please, be very careful, because you never know. So before you travel to Asian destinations, check whether that country have got jobs for its citizens. If they cannot sustain their citizens are living without, there are no job opportunities for the citizens, how can they employ you? Be very careful before you fly to Thailand. Those who have not traveled, please do not for now. Take your time. The money that you want to go and use in Thailand, you can use it back in your country. And most of this is for the African countries, and even for some countries in Asia. Because even Chinese go to work in Thailand. Some people normally just hear things and they run. Some hear that we have got opportunities in Turkey and they run to Turkey. Please don't do that. Do not do that. Remember, those countries even have got. Pastor Ann, hi. Wow, thank you so much, dear. Welcome to this show regarding traveling. I'm warning people regarding traveling to Asian destinations for work. People are hearing that there are jobs in Turkey, they are running to Turkey. Please don't do that for now, because remember, for example, a country like Turkey, they have got language barrier. They speak Turkish. Very few people in Turkey can speak other languages. Thank you so much, Truth. Hi. Thank you so much. Welcome to this live show, Truth, as we discuss traveling matters. Because I saw yesterday people stranded in limbo in Thailand. Limbo means a no man's land. They are stranded between Thailand and Myanmar. Remember, Myanmar is a very poor country. Yeah, thank you so much, Pastor Ann. May the Lord bless you. And as I continue saying, when you come to this channel, because there's a connection channel, connect to one another authentically. Connect to one another, because that is how we can grow, and God is love. And in unity, God commands a blessing. So, as I told you, I'm not an agent, and I'll never be one. I'll never charge you to go anywhere. I don't do that. I'm a worker in the airport. But I've seen people suffering because they are being told. There's someone who was calling me the other day, because people normally call me a lot. I take Grace. My friend has a visitor. My friend wants to take a visitor's visa to Thailand, and then later they can change it to a work visa. If you are not a professional, and by the way, most are going to Thailand, they employ teachers. I saw teachers a long time ago going to work in Thailand, maybe from Africa, but for unskilled labor, my dear, do not waste your money. The money that you are wasting to go to that country, you can put up a business in your country. It is possible, because now I saw in the news, people from Africa and other Asian destinations are stranded in Myanmar. Myanmar is a very, very poor country in Asia, very poor. Imagine you go to Thailand, and then you are taken to limbo, a no man's land. You are going there, you become a slave, maybe you become I don't know what, and they are sleeping in the floor. I saw them sleeping in the floor on bed sheets, and they have got one toilet. Very many people who don't speak your language, they are sleeping in one room, having one washroom. My dear, please, before you travel to any Asian destination, always consult. You can do your due diligence by going to the website and checking the economy of that country, and see whether they have got jobs for their citizens. If they cannot afford to give their citizens job, how are they going to give you a job in that destination? Please, before you do anything, please consult a lot. That was just a by the way regarding Thailand, and I'm saying this because some people have called me regarding Thailand. Explore with Meg, thank you, dear. Yeah, explore with Meg and Truth and Pastor Ann connect. Pastor Ann Nehema is a good preacher of the gospel of Jesus Christ. She preaches undiluted gospel. Truth talks in Kikuyu. So if you speak Kikuyu language, kindly connect to her channel. If you cannot speak that language, you can also there's an interpreter. You can always use the Google interpreter. So kindly connect with each other and be supporting each other with watch hours, and turn on the notification. Anyone who is in your community, remember to turn on the notification if they are genuine. Because if you are not genuine to other people, God will not bless you. But when you are genuine, God blesses you. Yeah, because God loves unity. So regarding Thailand and Myanmar is very poor. I was very shocked to see some Africans stranded in Myanmar. But now at least they are safe, because international organizations have intervened. They are going to be rescued now because international organizations have intervened. But remember, you used your money to go to that destination. You wasted your time, wasted your money, and now you are going to be brought back without anything. Before you go to any destination, my dear, especially Middle East, especially the Middle East and Asian territories. And I know you people, you know the Asian destinations. Yeah, yes, Anne. Very true, Pastor Anne. To Asian destinations, be very careful. Check the economy of that destination. Check the GDP and everything before you decide to pay anyone anything to go and work in those countries. How can you be given a job in a country and the nationals of that country are jobless? They are living in poverty, below poverty level, please. Let us not be deceived. I'm not saying that you cannot go to work in Thailand. There are people who have gone there as teachers and they made it. But if you are an unskilled labor, please always inquire. There is someone who was telling me she was applying for a job in Thailand to go and work as a digital marketer. What is that, my dear? What is digital marketing? Digital marketing, you can do it on your phone. You cannot travel by air to go to do digital marketing to other people's country, please. That one do not go there, please. I'm saying this with love because I'm a born-again Christian. I'm also a parent. And I cannot imagine somebody deceiving you. They are going for digital marketing where they know very well that is not the truth. There is nothing like that. If you want to do digital marketing, you can do them online. You can consult the site that talk about that and do it online. But you cannot go to do them in other people's country. Yes. So be very careful with that. That was just a by the way, because my main niche is regarding traveling, but that is also traveling by the way, because I've clearly people going to Thailand, I've clearly people going to the Middle East, I've seen people coming back crying because of whatever happened in those countries. So my dear ones, that is a by the way, because it is important. Don't go to Thailand for now. If you had prepared to go there, please, that money you can put a business in your country for now until further notice. Caribbean girl, how are you? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Welcome to my live stream, dear. I love you with the love of Jesus because I'm born again. Yes. Thank you so much to hear that you are good. I'm also good. Today I'm off duty. I'm not working. That's why I decided to do a live video because it has taken some few days before I did a live video. And I want now to also to be doing live. Because I already have 1,000 subscribers and more. I have got like 1,190 something, 190. So I want to be doing live. Because it is very powerful to do live video. They are. So thank you for your support, Caribbean girl. Oh, thank you so much. I shall come and check you. Today I'm off duty, by the way. Today I can go to anyone's live. Yeah, I'll come to your live and connect. And then because tomorrow morning I'm going for prayers in the church. But tonight I'm free. Yeah, it is so powerful, Caribbean girl, to be supporting each other. As I was saying before when I was starting, I was telling Explore with Meg, one of my supporters, there are some people who normally connect. For example, I connect to you, but I have a sinister motive. Maybe I connect to you, and then later I unsubscribe. I have seen that happening to my channel. People come and connect, they tell me they have connected, and then later they disappear. That's what I was saying, that is not good. If you want to be blessed, and you want to be legit before the eyes of God and men, kindly support. If you cannot be able to go to one's live because you are working, maybe you are busy, you can always go later, watch even for some few minutes, reasonable time, comment. They have done that to me, Caribbean. And that is very wrong, by the way. Caribbean girl, they have done that to me. Imagine someone comes, they comment in your channel that they have connected, you go and connect to them, you start supporting them, and they are just sinister. My dear Caribbean girl, Pastor Ann and everyone who is here, my friends, do not follow such people. People are not the same, by the way. Someone who cannot be a good community member, because we have to be a good community member. When I see Caribbean girl is growing, I'm happy. I go there, I comment, I stay in her life. If I cannot make it in her life, I can always go later, watch for a reasonable time. I comment, I like it so that she can grow. Imagine that is what people are doing, Caribbean. They are very clever. They come and connect for some few days, then they withdraw. Yes, we cannot allow that, by the way. That one is not good. Remember, God is love. And we can never be cunning. We have to be genuine and authentic so that we can grow. We are going to go heights. By the way, Caribbean girl, we are going to go heights. Because now we are authentic. We have got a big community. We are working together. And by the way, I love you people. I love you, all of you, my supporters. You are so supportive, Caribbean girl, Pastor Ann, Explore with Meg. I have got Enick Woods. I'm going to mention some of them who I can remember today, by the way. Even as I teach about traveling, I can never forget to say thank you so much to those people who support me legitimately. Remember, even God wants us to say thank you, thanks to Him. When God blesses you with life, when God blesses you with protection, it is always good to go back to say thank you so much, God, because of your care. Thank you, God, because of my work. Thank you, God, because of my friends. So even to the people, there are some people who are really nice. Like there is one girl I can talk about. She is so nice. I don't know whether she is your supporter, Caribbean. She is called KC Inspirational. Kate KC Inspiration. She's a very nice one, by the way. And most of the people that I connected to through her channel. Some are made to be faithful, some are not. By the way, that is true. Caribbean girl, you are genuine. She is very genuine, by the way. And I always watch her full video. Because she does not normally. Yeah, thank you so much, Pastor Ann. It's good to support each other in this life. This life is not permanent. And we can never be what? We can never be, I don't want to mention those hard words, but let us be genuine to each other, because God watches the motive of the heart. If my motive is not genuine, God will gonna judge me. But when I have a genuine motive toward Pastor Ann, toward the Caribbean girl, toward Explore with Meg, toward the truth, toward KC Inspirations, Kate KC Inspiration channel, toward the body and body walking videos. There's also Barry, a very nice gentleman from America. Very, very nice. Mr. Barry is very authentic. And there is another very nice couple, by the way, a very old couple, but very nice. And may the Lord give them a long life. That couple is called Trekking with Deb and Mike. Trekking with Deb and Mike, I salute you and I love you. And I always pray for you to have a long life. They are not the couple, but they are very genuine, both of them. By the way, Trekking with Deb and Mike, we have got Cross Farm, we have got, who else? CEO of Cash. I have got CEO of Cash. We have got who else? There are so many, by the way. I cannot remember all of them, but I appreciate all of them. Those who are genuine, those who do not have sinister motive. Thank you so much. May the Lord bless you. Let us be supporting one another all the time. So Caribbean girl Tony and Pastor Ann, connect please. Because you can speak, Pastor Ann speaks in English in her channel. She's a pastor. Caribbean also uses English. It is easier to connect. You can go and connect to each other so that the community can grow bigger and bigger. Yes. So, there was a video that I did yesterday, a very short one today morning, sorry, a short one regarding the requirements when you are traveling. It is good to know that, Pastor, because I know maybe you normally travel, or maybe you are going to travel in the future. There are people who have never traveled, but they are planning to travel, or maybe you have a relative who wants to travel, or maybe your parent. It is always good to be aware of the things that you need, other than the passport, other than the travel documents. And I did that video today, a very short one, because I was feeling guilty because I've stayed for a long time without doing a live or any video, or even a video, by the way. So, I shall continue teaching about the do's and the don'ts in the airport, in the airplane. The other day, and I talked about it in the other video, an old woman came from Europe. I'm not going to say which destination in Europe. She was coming from the US via Europe, and then she was arriving in Kenya. Imagine, very shocking, she arrived without her passport. She lost her US passport, which was I thought for her. She came to the immigration control, and she could not find her passport. And she could not know where the passport got lost. Let me tell you, dear ones, passports normally get stolen anywhere. Passports can get stolen. Whenever you are traveling with your passport and you give it maybe for someone to check it, you give to immigration controls in any destination in the world. Be very careful of your passport. There are some people who steal the passports so that they can give to other people, so that those people can use them as imposters. For example, I can take Pastor Ann's passport if I look like her, and then I attempt to fly on a flight into Europe, because maybe Pastor Ann lives in Europe, or maybe the US or wherever. So your passport, never joke about your passport. People normally steal passports, by the way. I've seen it. I've even arrested someone with a passport that was not his, not even his. I have arrested several people with the passports that were not theirs. And when I interrogated them, they told me they were given by other people. So I arrested them, and I confiscated those passports. It happens. And those passports are normally stolen because they are genuine passports. Remember, we have got genuine passport being used by imposters, and we have got fake passports. In this instance, I'm talking about genuine passports. You come with another person's passport, pretending to be that person, thinking that I cannot arrest you. Remember, we are trained to check the features of the face, and I can tell this is Pastor Ann, or this is Caribbean girl, or this is me, myself. So that is, so do never carry anyone's passport, trying to impersonify yourself, because you can be arrested. You can get into much trouble anywhere in this world, whether it's in the US destinations, whether in the Caribbean destinations, South America, or anywhere. So never try that at home. So when you are traveling, remember there are some items that you should always remember to have. Like oh, thank you so much, Pastor Han. Where do you normally travel to? To the US or to Europe? You normally travel to preach. I know you normally travel to preach. You normally go to Europe or to US or wherever. And when you are traveling next time, tell me when you are traveling. You travel on which flight, Pastor Ann, by the way? Yeah, it's good to be very Pastor Ann, there are people who normally make mistakes and they are frequent flyers. There are some frequent travelers and still they make mistakes. Because remember, Caribbean, you have never traveled. Do you live in the Caribbean territories? Are you from Jamaica or from where? Caribbean girl. You can plan and travel to the US. Don't be afraid, Caribbean girl. Don't be afraid. They are very, by the way, don't. Or you live from Grenada. Oh, wow. You can travel to you can go and take a US visa, go and visit. Do not fear the planes. Never be afraid because remember, God is your protector. Don't fear, my dear. I love it. I even went to Belgium. It is fun, by the way. Don't fear. It is fun. And by the way, it is very rare to hear of airplane accident. Airplane accidents are not normally that much like the car accidents. Oh, your husband traveled a lot. You could travel with him also. You could accompany. It is fun, by the way. But by the way, there are some people who normally say they normally have phobia for traveling. Oh, yeah. Okay, Pastor Ann. Oh, yeah. Go to the US and Canada is nice. Remember, Pastor Ann, when you have got the travel history for US and Canada, if you get a US visa, by the way, in your passport or Canadian visa, those are very nice visas. Yeah, that's so nice. Also, you haven't since you met a Caribbean girl. Oh, traveling is fun. By the way, air accidents are not that much like the car accidents. Do never fear. Because when you enter into that plane, you claim security, you claim protection from God himself. Never fear, by the way. It is very rare to hear of airplane accidents. Yes. What normally happens a lot, by the way, is even the car. You can hear most of the, especially in African destinations, you can try one day, yeah, Caribbean girl. Don't fear. It is fun. It is beautiful. Don't fear. Yes. You can even come to Africa, Caribbean, Tony. It's good. You come and see the animals. Like now we have got the bongos. The bongos, yeah, you can come to Africa. Well, you can plan and come to Africa. Yes, come to Kenya and see the bongos. Now we have the bongos. The bongos were taken to the US many years ago from Kenya. Now they have been brought back to Kenya to Meru National Park. So that's a plus. Someone now can go and walk and come and watch the bongos. Other than the wild beasts in the Mara, other than the leopards in the Mara, you can now come and see the bongos in Meru. Yes. So, Caribbean girl, there are some things that you are not supposed to carry in the airplane, inside the airplane, when you are traveling. But people normally do not know. And I said that in the earlier videos. If you have got large lotions, above 100 milliliters, if you have got your hair comb, the metal ones, put them in the big bag. You can carry them. Oh, thank you so much, Elizabeth. Welcome. I'm fine. Giving the travel tips as usual. I told you I'm your travel guru. And it is not changeable because I've been in the airport forever. I'm your travel guru. I can talk about Thailand. I can talk about Indonesia. I can talk about Singapore, Malaysia. I can talk about United States of America. And I shall come and do a very vigorous video regarding the US. Because people from the US come with wrong documentations and they cannot fly back. I'm not talking about the US passport holders, people who have got some documents for living in the US, not the US citizens. For the citizens, they are okay. But there are some people who come with wrong documents to outside the US and later they get stuck. But today I talked about Thailand, Elizabeth, because I've seen Kenya, Africans and Asians stuck in limbo. Limbo, that means in no man's land. You went to Thailand to work. Later they were taken to the border of Thailand and Myanmar. And remember, Myanmar is a very poor country. There's nothing you can get from Myanmar. Very poor. So you can never, before you travel to a place to work, if someone comes and tells you they are taking people to work in Thailand, do your due diligence and consult before you pay that amount. Some of the amount that you pay, you can use it for a business in your country, by the way. Don't always think that when you go to those countries, you are going to get greener pastures. There is a woman who told me she went somewhere, a very nice country, by the way, but now she became a slave somehow. Even if she was being paid, the life that she was living in her home in Africa, she could not compare to the life that she lived in that country. So do never be so quick to pay to go to those countries. And I'm not saying they are not good. Sometimes you can get a good place, but if you are going for unskilled labor, always do your due diligence. That is my advice as your supporter, and consult. There is someone who was saying they want to go and work in Turkey. Please be very careful. Be very careful before you take any move to go to work in Turkey. Be very careful. I'm just saying that because I normally talk to people who normally give me information, by the way. Be very careful, because you never know. Some greener pastures can turn gray anytime. And I'm not saying Turkey is a bad country. Turkey is a good country. It's a good transit point when you are going to visit to the US and wherever. But if you are going to work in that country, always consult very carefully. Know where you are going, and know people who already, and always be connected to someone who is in Turkey so that they can tell you the reality. They can give you the real picture. Before going to work in the Middle East, always have someone who lives there who can advise you on how it is. But Middle East is not bad. There are very many people who work in the Middle East. It is not bad. But before you travel out of your country to go to work anywhere, consult a lot, especially in Asian destinations. Yeah. Those who are in Thailand now are lucky enough. They have been intervened by the international organizations. So let us be very careful, and let us always research. Do not be told to go to any country, wherever, even if it is the US or Canada or wherever, and fail to do your due diligence. Know where you are going to work, the amount of money you are going to be paid, the welfare and everything, the working conditions and everything. Let me give Caribbean girl the blue jacket because she is genuine to me. Caribbean girl, I put you as a moderator. I shall also put her Pastor Ann, even if she's not here. If she has gone, I'll put her as a moderator because she's genuine too. So, yeah, thank you so much, Caribbean girl. You have been so faithful to me. And I don't take your help for granted, by the way. I shall come to your life today and stay there until you finish, because I have seen that you are surely authentic. Oh, I saw a video of an African girl who was being beaten, mercilessly tortured in one of those. Yes. Imagine, Pastor, and some people are, even in the European destinations. By the way, I have undergone trainings regarding human trafficking, and I'm telling you, sometimes it's not even work. You go there, you are tortured to hell. Imagine someone torturing people like this. Is sad. Oh my God. Imagine. You never try, by the way. Asian destinations, don't. Please don't. Even if there is what in your country, stay in your country. Remember, in your country, you know the situation in your country. You can walk around. Yeah, Caribbean girl, by the way, even in European destinations where you cannot, I cannot mention here, there are some very nice countries in Europe. People are taken there in the guise of being taken to work, but later they undergo hell. And sometimes sometimes you are never going to see light again in your life. Imagine, never leave your country to go to destinations with people that you do not know. Simply because they told you there's an organization that is employing, there is an organization that is employing you to go to work. Even in Europe, by the way, if you do not know someone legit who is taking you there, don't follow strangers. Maybe you find somebody in TikTok, you find them in YouTube, you find them in wherever, anywhere in social media. I'm not saying that people in TikTok are not good. There are some who are genuine. There are some in YouTube who are genuine. There are some in social media, other social medias, but have a personal relationship with them. Let them not be strangers to you. Because anyway, I know so many things that I cannot say here. Remember, I've been working in the airport for 2 decades. I have been trained by those people from all those countries that you can think of, the best countries. And we have got very big, we have got a lot of information. Remember, when you enter a country, even if you enter any country, for example, I'm not going to mention any country in particular. If you enter any country, the government will not going to follow you. Yeah, there have been such things, Caribbean girl, very, very bad, by the way. Remember, when you enter a country, even if you entered genuinely through immigration, when you go to the house or to wherever you are being taken to, they will not gonna follow you to that house. So any torture that can happen, anything evil that can happen to you, remember, the government will not know what is happening. The government could be innocent, but they do not know what happens when you go when you enter that country and go to that company or that building. People have lost even their lives, by the way. Do never, by the way, go to Asian destinations. Some of them are very good. For example, going to Japan to work Japan is a nice country. And it is very rare to hear people going to work in Japan. I've never had a scam in Japan, by the way. It's not a bad country. But some destinations in Asia, because Japan is also in Asia, some destinations in Asia do not go. That is, yeah, Caribbean girl, do never give out your money. The visas are only issued by the embassy. Visas are only issued by the embassy. No one can help you to get a visa. So do not be cheated to pay anyone. And that is why I have even taught about the visas. But the visas are only given by the embassy concerned. And the embassies cannot be compromised. If it is a Canadian visa, you apply online. And for example, in Kenya, you do the application online, and then you go to the visa application center. They can give it or refuse, but no one can give you a visa other than the embassy, especially the European visas, the US visas, Canadian visa. Though the Canadian visa you can apply online in your phone, but I don't know whether it's going to change. Remember, things keep changing. Formerly, Canadian embassy, you used to go and visit the embassy, do the interview, and get a visa in Kenya. But now in Kenya, you apply online. I don't know whether they do that in other destinations. You apply online, you put all the important documents, because remember, when you're applying for the visa, you must put all the important documents. What are the important documents? You have to have your passport, your bank statement, maybe if you have your sponsor who is sponsoring you in Canada, for example, maybe you have your sponsor, proof of assets of that sponsor. Remember, if someone is sponsoring you to go to the US or Canada, they have got to prove their assets. They have to prove what they have, so that so that the embassy can see that that person is capable to host you. So proof of assets for that person, how they pay their taxes, they have to send you that information so that you can put in the visa application. I'm not a visa officer, but I give legit information, but do never be cheated that anyone can help you to get a visa. A visa, you have to apply with all the documents, and then you pray to God, because remember, even when you have all the documents, you can be denied a visa. Does not mean that because someone is hosting me in the US and they are legit, I have to get a US visa. Yeah. Does not mean that when you have got genuine documents, you have to get a US visa. Remember, those embassies are normally very strict. For example, I know now US will be more strict. Before they issue a visa, they are going to be more strict. But what I can say, If you are legit, you are applying the visa and you are legit, put every information. Do not leave any gray areas. Some people normally apply in a rush. They leave some gray areas. When you go to the embassy, you get stranded. You ask questions. Why are you going to the US? You do not have the right answers. Before you do any application, sit down, plan well, do your consultation, check in the websites of those countries. By the way, we normally have got very legit information in the government's websites. Check all the requirements that you need to before you apply for the visa. Have your bank statement. Most of the time, they normally ask for maybe 6 months nice bank statement. You cannot once in a bank and then there you use that one as a bank statement. Bank statement mistakes can also cause you to get a refusal, because people normally tell me I got a refusal because of bank statement. Sometimes you give false information and then they call the bank. Remember, some visa officers are very strict. You can give very false information and then they make a call to the bank and ask questions regarding the money that is deposited in your account. And if they give, and that's why I normally say, even when you are applying for the visa, be legit. Give the right information. Be truthful. Because when you use fraud, you use false information, and they discover later, the worst case scenario is being given a ban. They can give you a refusal, but if you use deception, you can be banned. And they do not want you to go to that to that one of being banned. It's even better to get a refusal than to get a ban. Because remember, when you are banned, getting another visa in another embassy can be a nightmare. Yes, that is, I don't think that is bad to say, because people normally cheat people right and left that you can go and get a visa. For US visa is very hard to get. But when you follow the due process, have the right documentation, have your well-detailed itinerary. You have an itinerary of how you are going to New York, then go to the hotel. Have it very detailed before even you apply for that visa. They can see that you are a good planner and you know where you are traveling to. So let me rest as I give you I give you some space to maybe ask a question or to comment whether you are getting what I'm saying, whether it is helpful. Because I told you I decided to do this a channel because of the many people who are calling me right and left. People who work with me know that people were calling me right even when I was asleep. People that I don't know who gave them my number. So I decided to make videos so that they can be coming and watch. Anything that they need regarding visas, I have put them there. Requirements to go to UK, I have put them there. Yes. I have information from everywhere because I have been working for European flights. And I've been trained by the UK, by the Swiss, by Germans, by UAE, by Norwegian embassy, all those embassies, by the way. And I had all those flights. So anything regarding traveling, I can advise what you need to do in the airplane, what you don't need it to do. It is getting hotter and hotter. I don't know. So I was talking about staff travel because it is possible, Pastor Ann, for a staff, there are some people who are normally given staff ticket. Maybe they work for an airline and they are given staff ticket. And sometimes someone is calling and I can't take this. Yeah, thank you so much, Pastor Ann. Someone is calling, but I can't take this phone call because I cannot exit the live. They have to call elsewhere. Oh, so some people come with the staff ticket, as I talked in the beginning, because that is what I wanted to talk about. You come with a staff ticket because maybe your sister works for an airline, or maybe someone gave you a staff ticket, and you are traveling during the high season. It is normally very pathetic sometimes, because when the flights are full, you can never be given first priority. They give first priority to the commercial passengers. So when you are coming as a staff to travel, always ensure that if you are traveling on a staff ticket, you have some money on standby whereby you can buy a ticket if you cannot find a flight for some days. I've seen people in the airport coming to board various flights and they get stuck in for 3 days in the airport. Maybe you had an important trip, maybe you are going to work, maybe for a wedding or something important or interview, and you are traveling on a staff ticket. Remember, on a staff ticket, when you are traveling on a staff ticket, you shall always be on standby. Whoever is calling me, don't call. I'm live on YouTube. If you need to do something, kindly SMS me. I cannot take the phone kindly. Please don't call me. I'm live on YouTube, my dear. Just write a message. When I'm done, I'm going to answer you. Maybe someone is calling from work, but I'm live in YouTube. Yes. I cannot exit. Let me tell you, my dear ones, regarding work. I have been in the working profession for many years. I've worked, by the way, I started working when I was a young mother. I was a young mother, by the way. Most of the time, the jobs that you normally apply for yourself are normally legit. Jobs that you apply for yourself, Pastor Ann, I know you are a servant of God, you have a ministry, but the jobs that one apply for themselves are normally legit. But if you apply jobs through agents, those jobs, some of them are normally legit, though they are expensive. I'm not saying that they are bad, but it is possible to apply for your job on your own. Oh, this one is someone is calling from work and I can't take the phone because I am live. Oh, I'll talk to them when I am done with this live. They are calling. So, imagine somebody can get a job even through the websites. Do not always rely on paying. Though I'm not saying you cannot pay. Yes, you can. I'm not saying that one cannot pay to get a job. And there will never be an agent in my lifetime because I fear that very much. But what I know, I've seen people, because I check so many people who normally get jobs in websites. And it is very possible. You get a job free of charge. They pay for you the air ticket and you fly. I'm not saying that agent jobs are bad or good, but if you can't afford it, why can't you be looking for jobs in the websites? You can go to the Qatar website, www.qatarairways.com, or you check jobs for Hamad International Airport in Doha. You can go to emirates.com and check for jobs. It is possible, by the way. And those jobs are normally free, by the way. I've seen people traveling for free. They looked for a job online. Someone is keeping calling. Oh, maybe they are desperate. I'll finish up and then I'll gonna talk to them. So if you have, if you want to get a job, it is possible. And by the way, today let me talk about the one that I was telling you. There was a job site that someone gave me, a genuine person who gave me a job site, but I sometimes fear because I don't know whether it is good to do that online. Is it good to give that site here, my Pastor Ann? Or I leave alone? I leave it alone. She gave me a site, by the way, a genuine one, free. But it is in Malta. It is in Europe, in Malta, free of charge. And she applied free of charge. She was working in Dubai. She applied and now she works in Malta, by the way, free of charge. Very nice website. So, my dear ones, when you are traveling, please be very aware. Even when you are in the airplane, remember someone can steal your documents wherever you are traveling from. Whether you are traveling from Asia, whether you are traveling from wherever. Remember, documents get stolen very many times. Imagine now you are like that person I was telling you, that woman. She arrived in Africa, I cannot say where, and she did not have a passport for US. All the way from the US via Europe. Arriving in Africa, she did not have her. Casey, how are you? Wow, thank you so much. I talked about you in my video, by the way, Casey. I was telling Caribbean girl that you are one of the best supporters. Thank you so much, dear. Thank you so much. By the way, when you are done, you can go back and watch the whole video and see what I said about you. Because I said that you are a very nice supporter. You never, you don't joke around. You support seriously. And I also support you seriously because I know you are genuine. You normally watch, you subscribe, you like, you are so authentic. And even Caribbean girl told me that she knows you are genuine. I know she is you are. Yeah, thank you so much, Casey. I told them that you are so genuine. By the way, you can watch this video after I finish. Because I told them that you watched the video, you are authentic. Since we joined, you have never ran away. Because I was saying, KC, there are some people who connect and then they run away. I don't know how that happens. Someone connects to you, they comment, and then they come and tell you they have connected. You go and connect, you start watching their videos, and it shock on you, they have already unsubscribed and they run away. I don't know whether you have seen that. I don't know whether you have seen that, KC. You have maybe 20 subscribers, tomorrow you have 5. It happens a lot. I was saying that shouldn't happen. When you build a community, be a good community member. Do not do that to your fellows. Yeah, thank you so much, Eliza. Masomo iko fire. KC, it happens. I don't know why. Because remember, KC, what I normally think with this life, anything that you do in this life, God watches the motive. Imagine now, KC, I come to your channel, I tell you I have connected. It's very disheartening, by the very disheartening. Very, very disheartening. Imagine you have 10 subscribers, tomorrow 5. And then you, after someone connects to you, you decided to be very genuine to them. You go and be genuine to them. You be working. I normally go to someone's channel, I subscribe. I normally comment. And then later, you find they are not supportive and they don't care. Kaisi and Caribbean girl, do not be a community with such a person. Someone who comes and then they comment and they run away. If someone runs away, don't. Do never. Because that is wrong. Do not connect to someone who is not a good community person. Because a community is whereby you help one another to grow and to go heights. And remember, in unity, God commands a blessing. When you work together with the people, God commands a blessing. So I think it is good to work together. We be supporting each other. If I cannot come to your live, KC, because maybe I'm busy, I can always come later and watch and comment. If it is a very long video, you can even watch a long part of it, not all of it if it's not possible. But if it's not, like for you, KC, I normally watch all of it. Your videos are normally not that long. Maybe for the live, when for your live, I come in the live, we discuss, we comment, we react. That is how we help one another, because life is not permanent. And God wants us to live together in harmony in this world before we go to heaven for those that are born again. So please, my dear ones, thank you so much for helping me. I do not take your support for granted. When you are traveling, please remember to carry all the necessary items. Do not carry unnecessary items. Some people normally carry very expensive items and they do not need them for the trip. And sometimes when you go to strange destinations, things can get stolen even in the hotel, anywhere in the world. I'm not particular in this case. You can go to a hotel and because you are a stranger, something can get stolen. If you do not need those items, do not carry them to the destination. Only carry the item that you need for the flight or for that destination. Wow, Abubakar, you are lost. Where have you been? My VVIP, you got lost. And I gave you a blue jacket to be warm. And then you disappeared in my VVIP. Oh. Welcome back, Abubakar. Thank you so much for your support. I know you are also busy now sometimes because of... Okay, Elizabeth Bolo, KC is called KC Inspirational. KC Inspirational tells Elizabeth, do not forget to follow her. She is so nice, by the way, Elizabeth. One day we can even go and visit KC and KC can visit us here. KC, I welcome you to Kenya. Welcome. Welcome to Kenya, my dear. And Elizabeth can also go and visit KC in the Caribbean territories, in Jamaica. You know Jamaica is in the Caribbean. Yes. So kindly go to KC Elizabeth, and she is a very nice girl. By the way, she teaches about... Oh, yeah, you're in Ramadan. Oh, yeah, Abubakar, you're in Ramadan, I remember. Oh, you are fasting, so thank you so much. Check her right now, Elizabeth. You can click on her photo, or later, you can even click on that photo, if it is possible, and then you are going to see view channel. You go to the channel, subscribe and tell her, Elizabeth from Grace Travels. Just comment that. Yeah, so thank you. So Caribbean and Casey, I know you are connected. Do not forget. And also Elizabeth, go to Caribbean girl. She's my good friend. I want you to give support to my genuine friends because they are so good. Yes. Thank you. So Elizabeth, you are so kind. I don't know what I'm gonna buy for you because you are so kind. Thank you because of being kind to my community. Remember, we should love one another. Whether we are from Africa, Caribbean, the US, everyone was created by God. Whether you are black, you are white, you are yellow, we are created by God, by the way. Do never discriminate anyone. God is not like that. Remember, when you love everyone, you are going to see God. The Bible says, without love, you shall never see God. So when I see KC, I see my sister. When I see a Caribbean girl, I see my sister. I don't see I do not judge them by where they come from. When I see Elizabeth, I see my sister. When I see Abubakar from Gambia, imagine he is from all the way from Gambia, and he normally comes to support, a very genuine supporter. Let me tell you, I don't take that for granted. Abubakar supported the truth, and he cannot even speak Kikuyu, but he supported the truth. That is very powerful. May the Lord bless all of you in the name of Jesus. I love you so much, all of you. Please let us support each other. KC, may the Lord bless you so much. Wherever you work, let the favor of the Lord be upon you. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Caribbean. Let's be authentic. This life is not permanent, by the way. And if you hate anyone for anything, you can never see God. If you do anything to a human being that God created, anyone that God created was created in the image of and the likeness of God. Yes. Everyone, yeah, thank you so much, KC. God created us in his own image and likeness. And what does that mean? The will of God, the intellect. We can think like God. We can do things like God. Yeah. Yes. Elizabeth's support is powerful. This life is about supporting one another. Oh, thank you so much, Pastor Ann, for visiting KC. May the Lord bless you. KC, do not forget to support Pastor Ann too. When she but KC is always authentic, Pastor Ann. When you support her, she supports back. She is very genuine. That one I can attest to that. She is a very nice lady. Beyond being Chia, thank you. How are you, dear? Thank you so much, Chia, for coming in. We've been talking about traveling and other things regarding our international travel. Yes, and we have been connecting to each other. So as I normally say, this is a connection channel. Connect. Yeah, whenever you connect to KC Inspiration, Chia, you can go to KC Inspiration, leave a comment, and she's gonna connect back, by the way, Chia. Yeah, thank you so much, Pastor Ann, for connecting with KC. Chia, you can connect to Pastor Ann Neema. She's a genuine preacher. And Chia can also connect to KC. Connect to each other because all of you have got a channel. Elizabeth does not have a channel, but she supports with a good heart. Also, let's pray for Elizabeth. She's a very nice girl. So please kindly support each other with watch hours. Let us love one another so that we can grow in YouTube and we can be we shall be international, by the way. We shall be national and international. Yes, we shall grow in the US, we grow in Jamaica, we grow in Kenya, we grow in Gambia, Uganda, Nigeria, everywhere. Yes. Thank you so much, Pastor Ann. KC is so authentic. KC teaches inspirational messages. She is a God-fearing girl. Because I love people who fear God. Because I'm also an evangelist by call. I preach the gospel also, by the way. Not in this channel, but I preach the gospel. Even today, I'm from prayers. We normally go for evangelism prayers on Monday. And tomorrow morning, we normally do morning glory in the morning. So, please, my dear ones, let us support each other. Whenever you are traveling to any destinations, always consult. And always do your due diligence. Yes, not everything that is green, looks green is green. It could be gray. So thank you so much. I'm not going to continue because I know people want to go and do other things. I cannot take this for granted. I can even do another live at midnight because today I'm free. But for now, because I know Pastor Ann is also tired, I know she wants to go and do maybe her Bible study or anything. Cry the Flash, how are you? Oh, thank you so much, my dear. Yes, I normally support you. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And by the way, do not forget to connect with Chris. Chris the Flash. Chris the Flash. Yes, connect. I hope Casey you have connected to Chris the I think I connected to you through his channel or something. Don't worry, Chris. You are good. As long as you show up, you are good, Chris. We were talking about supporting one another authentically, by the way. Yeah, thank you so much, Casey. I know you have connected with Chris. He is a good man. He has a good heart. I normally support him, by the way, when I'm free. When you do not see me, Chris, remember maybe I'm working or maybe I'm not online. Because sometimes I could be in the airport because I work in the airport. Yeah, thank you so much. Wow, thank you so much for your love. Chris, may the Lord bless you a lot. Let us be supporting Chris with his channels. Let us be supporting with the watch hours. Whenever he is live, I normally visit. Yes, because I love him. He is genuine. Let us be genuine and love one another with genuine love. Let us not discriminate or do anything that is not right. Thank you so much, Elizabeth, for subscribing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Elizabeth, have connected to your channel, KC. Elizabeth have connected. Thank you so much. We are going heights. I want us to be, by the way, KC, I'm praying that you reach 1,000 subscribers and then now you start working on the watch hours. But keep working on the watch hours, by the way. Thank you so much, Chris. I teach about traveling. Yes. Thank you so much. May the Lord bless all of you, this great community. This community we can take, do you know what, KC and Chris? KC, Caribbean and Chris. Do you know we can take each other very far by just watching our videos? When you come to Chris live, you watch. When Chris come here, you can go heights. We can get about 4,000 watch hours very soon, because that is how we can grow with watch hours, only by watching the videos. Do not forget to do that. Chris, thank you so much. I don't take your visit for granted. Yes. Oh, thank you so much, Pastor Ann. Please connect to each other. Do not forget. Pastor Ann have got a very nice channel. Don't forget her, please. When you connect to someone, my advice as your sister, I'm your sister, by the way. When you connect to someone, always put the notification on. Yeah. Chris, some people are not genuine. But when you are genuine to your community, you support them for good. Me, when I come to your channel, I stay there. Even if I normally stay there. I can even leave it praying because I want to support. I want to hear what you are saying. I want to support you because I want you to grow and grow. Remember, you cannot grow without people. So, when you connect to someone, for example, because I've connected to Esther, how are you? Wow, thank you, Esther. Oh. Yeah, thank you so much, Elizabeth. Boro, be liking our videos. Elizabeth, you don't have a channel, but for us, please, if you open yours, we are going to also to back you up. Esther Ifeanyi, I salute you because of visiting. Thank you so much, dear. And here we are connecting. And I say when you connect, turn on the notification bell. Because I normally know when Chris is live because of turning on the notification. But I was saying this just to help you as your guide. And because I love you, the love of Jesus. If someone comes to your channel, they say they have connected, and then they... Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Casey, for connecting with Chris. Thank you so much. Oh, for playing his life. Yeah, thank you so much. I will also go and watch it later. When someone, Casey and Chris, come and connect to you in the channel, and later they run away, because there are people who do that, by the way. Do not be their community. If someone can come and then they run away, please, that one we are not going to take it. But when someone comes, yeah, that's true, Esther. People normally come, they click, they run. So when you go to their channel, you keep watching, you keep commenting, and already they have run away. They have even unsubscribed, by the way. So, Esther, be very careful. It is good to be good supporters. And as I was saying, because I'm a Christian and I'm born again. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Chris, Esther, Casey, Elizabeth, do the necessary. Remember, that is what I encourage. And whenever you connect to Chris or to KC or to Esther or to Pastor Ann, turn on the notification. If you cannot watch the video because you are busy or because maybe you have your life, always go later, watch a long one, and kindly comment and love. It's good to engage, by the way. That is how you can grow. Because when I learn from Chris, I go and learn from Esther, I go and learn from KC, the inspiration of videos. I go to Pastor Ann Neema because she's a genuine preacher of the gospel of Jesus Christ. I go and watch, I comment, I love, I like, thumbs up. That is how we can grow each other, my dear ones. And we are going far, by the way. Now I have started identifying my friends. I have started identifying because I cannot continue with the people who are not. Yeah, thank you so much, Esther. May the Lord bless you so much. Esther, yeah, thank you so much. So please, supporting is what I mean. Do not just click, and do never allow people who normally come and say, subbed and waiting. How can you sub and waiting and you have not watched the video? No, it's not good. If you want to connect, don't do the sub first. Just go and connect, watch. Yes. Yeah, thank you. So Casey and Esther, connect, please. Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. There are people who do that, Pastor. They don't watch at all. They click and they run. That one is not good. That one is even ruining people's channels. Let us be authentic. Watch the video. If I'm giving content that you want to hear, please listen. When you go to Pastor Ann, listen to the preaching. It is going to help your spirit and your soul. When you go to Esther, she is teaching about things in YouTube. Yeah, so let us build a great community whereby we can build each other. I know there are people who have not monetized. Some have monetized. Whatever the case, even those who have monetized, let's be supporting them. Thank you so much, Caribbean. You have stayed for a long time. Thank you so much. May the Lord bless you. I shall come and join you because I have your notification. Because that is how I normally do. When I go to my community, I check my subscriptions. I put on the notification. But if I discover that you are no longer my community, that one I don't do. Because please, my dear ones, we have also to be wise. The Bible says we be wise as snakes. Yes, we be wise as snakes. Yes. Yes, don't be unwise. Be wise. Because you never know with people. Yeah, thank you so much, Chris. I'll come and visit you I'll be visiting you all the time. If you don't see me in your life, know that maybe I'm busy, maybe I'm sleeping, or I'm at work. But when I see your notification and I'm on, I run there immediately and I stay there until I yes. Yes. Caribbean. There are some people who also come and do a short. Let me advise you again before you go. Yeah, thank you. Take care. There are some also there are some other category. You have got long form videos and shorts. I'm not saying that you cannot watch a short, but if they have a long form video and a short, do the short please, and go to the long form and watch for at least for 10 minutes. But now there are some people, you go to their life and stay there forever. When they come to your channel, they look for a short, 1 second, and then they go. Let us not do that. Watch the short and the long form video. The shorts are good also, but please, after doing the short, go to the long form and watch for maybe 10 minutes or more, and then that one you can be a good supporter. I think that one is good. I think I'm a good teacher. Remember, even at work, I'm a teacher, I'm a trainer, so I normally know how to deal with the people. People are not the same. There are those who will come, you watch their life. When they come to you, they watch a short video, a short. Imagine, maybe 1 second. Is it normally 1 second? I'm a 1 minute. It is normally 1 minute. They do a 1 minute, and then tomorrow you go and watch their 2 hours video. That one is not good anyway. It's good to support genuinely. I think that one is good advice, and I love you with the love of Jesus. Thank you so much, Chris. I'm not gonna continue for a long time because I also want to come and watch your life. I want to go and watch Pastor Ann. I want to go and watch the career. I normally watch so many people. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, thank you for your help. Thank you so much, my dear. Whatever you do every day, may the Lord bless you. Even if you're not in YouTube, you're not a YouTuber, whatever you do every day, anything that you do that is according to the will of God, May the Lord God give you the favor. Yes, because that one I don't take for granted. Whenever you go to Caribbean, just comment from Grace Travels here to support. Whenever you go to Chris, you can say that. Let us connect. Connect. We are going far, by the way. Let us be watching others' videos. When you watch the videos, dear ones, you make the other person to grow. And the Lord will gonna bless you all the time. So thank you so much. I love you with the love of Jesus, and I'll never ignore anyone. So goodbye. I'll be doing live anytime now because I'm free. When I'm free, when I'm off duty, I can do even 2 times. But for this one, thank you so much. Bye. May the Lord bless you. Hallelujah.